I turned the steering wheel so that the tie rod was all the way toward me. And then I'm putting a big hammer behind it. And I'm going to take another hammer in front of it. And the reason for that is that the big hammer, holds the mass of the blow so that I'm not impacting everything back there, like my steering and everything like that. Okay, that did it. I was hitting here and then I just tapped this a little bit and it came up, so I'm loose. And now I've got free movement here, which is nice. Maybe I can get that CV axle out of there. I could go for the inner tie rod, but I need to watch videos on that and get prepared. And I don't feel like doing that right now. I'll do that later tonight or tomorrow morning. So I feel like moving on here. I'm either going to tackle this ball joint or get that CV axle out, maybe the axle out and then the ball joint after that. I couldn't get that CV axle out no matter how I turned this. So I started on the ball joint. I got the cotter pin out. I got the nut loosened down. And now I'm going to use this tool from Harbor Freight and put that on there and separate that. There's two positions on this pin right here. So I had to move it out to the wider one so that this arm could be wide enough. And then I just hammered this top part into there. And I also greased up this pin, these threads before I put them in there. So now I'm just going to put a 19 on here and use the impact and run it out. Okay, so that worked. Now this is loose. I heard a big pop, and then I took the nut off, and then I can move this up and down. It's loose, so that's all I needed. And now I'm thinking about the next thing, and I'm looking at that link back there. I'm going to take that link off, and then maybe these two big nuts here, and then I should be able to move this down maybe. That was easy to get those nuts off, just a breaker bar, and then they ran right out without even turning. They did have a nut behind them to hold, but I didn't even have to use that. But now it's kind of cocked in there, so I'm going to put this jack under here and see if I can relieve some pressure or something, change it up.